How are you? Okay, I'm getting ready for a party, but it's been already, I think, the best moments to try on to see how is my new setup. My new setup is the Aloha, and I already fit it out with balloons, and I even add extra things, that are from the same store that is pagaloon.com. The products are awesome, and I always think, when like, man, this is new. That's why I'm not used to that, and it seems too hard for me to adapt because I was used to, and I feel a little bit of nostalgic. Think about my apron. It's been 15 years or 13 that I've been wearing the same apron, the same outfit. So now I'm with this new setup, and this is the extra thing. But look, something I noticed: as soon as you have more space, you're gonna feel it out, and that's what happened to me. It's like I used to have before, the balloon room. It used to be a little corner, a little space there for my all my balloons for my business in my room, in my own bedroom. There, it was all for my balloon world. Now I have a balloon room, and it's full of balloons, and I think I need more space for my balloons. So it may be maybe I need to be more organized. But what I notice right now is I have the best. I think it's the best organizers um, for the setup. So changing from apron. Hey Gloria, hello. Now going to the best organizer, that is the Aloha extra large, extra large. I boom put all the balloons. So each pocket have different balloons. Plus, I need more, so I have this to put even more balloon, and I'm still thinking that I need more. Yep. And so is something wrong with me, or this is happening to you too? Because it's like, and with the apron, what I love it was that is it, and I organized everything. I never had a problem, and now really I had to remember that because I remember even going for a weekend and don't need to refill my balloon apron. Now here, I'm like have this, and this is one thing cool. I've been working the whole day, like the whole Friday, whole day, over 12 hours twisting balloons, and it's still balloons here. Plus the plaza, yeah, that same day. Then Saturday, pretty much the whole day too. And look, it's looking great after 2 days working balloons, 12 hours. So this is still here. Today is Sunday, and I'm going to a birthday party, and I look at this, and I was like, yes, I don't need to refill. It looks great. That is something cool, okay? Because probably with the apron, I will just have to refill some little bits things. But the thing is, I was used to that, and that time it wasn't that hard. It's just boom, put it back. The only problem with my Velcros is they already ran out, so that Velcros wasn't working that well on my apron. But now with this, it's huge, it's heavy. And remember, I told you my plan was to not carry that much because I'm having a surgery, so I don't want to carry much. Hello, Iper. So this is what is for me right now, the moment, and I want to share with you because maybe in the future something like this may happen to you. You decide thinking, what would you like to use? When I was with the apron and I was using less balloons, less things, and this is something I learned from a friend, Angel. He always told me, be as practical as possible, less things, not even electric inflator. He was at that time inflating all the balloons with his mouth. So it was nothing even to wear or to carry the big floor pump. But for me, it was okay. I got used to wear an apron and the floor pump, and I'm going to the parties. Now I was trying to go more like carry this in order to not carry that much, but this is already heavy because it's filled with balloons. Each pocket, the good thing is it feels great as soon as you set up, as soon as you are in the party. Then if you want to stand up, if you want to sit, but you have everything there for anything, whatever they ask. You have all the balloons, all the type of rounds, all the hearts, quick links, everything, and organized by colors, which is cool. But now you have to carry more. It's heavier. Hey, Alaya. Hey, how are you? How are you? Hi. I'm trying to. This is like it's a confessional. It's just like throwing out my feelings right now because I'm concerned now. This is great, but it's heavy. Now I put it in the car, and I have to tell you, I love my car before. It's easy to move. It's not that Zuka that everybody talks about. The Zuka is great for this to be on top, and now I can see why. And this is the thing. traveling, you know, for the altitude and the high. I'm gonna stand up so you can kind of figure it out, this thing. Right now it's on top of this car, okay? This is something that stays in my house, this little car. It's pink. My daughter gave it to me, she didn't want it anymore. So, but the thing is, this goes on top of everything. And my car, and I'm gonna show you so you kind of already start feeling in the situation. This is heavy. So I don't know I'm gonna be able to carry it, and I have to some helpers to carry that, but it's super heavy. How do you like the new Aloha? And that's what I'm telling you, it's great. You have everything at parties, but even more than, I used to already feel great with my apron, and remember all the pockets that people don't see, so even the sun don't hit. And with this Aloha, I feel like when I'm outdoors, I'm concerned about the sun. It's in the translucent in mesh pockets, it's kind of hitting, and then they will not last longer. So, and I always kind of try to keep my balloons lasting longer. And for me, the apron was the best way. Why? Because one thing, you don't have to wear that many in an apron, and you use it, and then you refill. You use it, you refill. Here, they are all there. I've been working lots of hours and still lots of balloons here. And this, as soon as it starts raining, you can cover. But what happened with the pockets to the sides, And I started using my plastic bag that is from the dollar store, and it works great. It's super cheap, $1. I cannot ask, for something more fancy. There is stuff that you can buy in bagaloon.com, but I don't know if they will be easier to keep having access to balloons, because even that is drizzling a little bit, I would like to keep twisting balloons. When it starts raining a lot, then I can run to the shade tent. And this is what happened with my apron. It was super easy. It started raining, okay, I just move very easy to wherever shelter I can find. With this, it's like I carry all this, because it's not just that. I'm gonna show you how I decide to do this. I'm gonna move this, and I have to still haven't organized everything yet. And I was thinking, if I wait more time to share with you, I was already looking what I have here in my pockets, because soon, this pocket doesn't want to sit. Oh man, well, it doesn't want to close. Okay, so what is going on is, I found this at Goodwill. Look, it's just like a 3 small pockets, plastic, container. What is drawers? So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna close it because, well, the only problem, and I'm gonna put it right here so you can see. This, I found it at Goodwill, lucky me, $3 or less. 3 drawers. And I seen this also for a balloon twist, and Christopher Lay, something like that. He's amazing. And he has it, something like this also on top of his, I think he has this Luca card. So, let me see. This is, I hope you can see. I'm gonna put the angle a little bit lower, okay? Let me see. It's like 30 pounds after a reload, but thankfully I have a card. But I will fill with 1,500 balloons. Yep, I can see. Hi, Jason. Halaya, yes, and it looks great, right? The view, the aesthetics of having the card, and then on top. Now it was. Remember the first setup? It was just the idea to have your Aloha right here. And it's okay if your seating is comfortable, but then I'm used to always have a table. So in order to don't carry a table, I will need something a little bit to stand my inflator, my electric inflator, this is great because it have little tables to the sides. This car, the black one. But I will need a little bit more. And also because I was thinking, what about things as my stickers, because I like to use stickers. What about things as the headbands, because I like to have headbands. So it's like, okay, here I can fit headbands, it can be crafts, extra balloons, because you need more for more printed faces and Sharpies. Yes, okay. But then my tip jar, where it's gonna fit. And okay, I have the car inside. The only problem is it's not that easy to, because in order for this car, and this is the one I'm using, I bought it on Amazon. This car, let me move this here. Okay, the only way to open this is moving everything out from the top, and then it's gonna be able to open. I like the way it opens, but now it's already heavy, here my $3. In order to not open it, I just leave it to the sides, and I was thinking it's gonna be easy to take out. My hand can feel all the way this pocket and grab arm, my hat, you know, my baseball hat, and stuff like that if I need it. I have here, just in case, bungee cords, you know, more stickers, extra balloons. Why? Because I'm like that crazy. Extra balloons. You don't need it really, but just in case. So the thing is, now I understand why it would be awesome to have a suka or a card that instead to open this way, opens to the front, you know, like a little door. Now this card doesn't have that function. It's not gonna, so I need to look for something like a suka, of course, right? It would be idea that opens to one side in the front or to the side. That way I don't have to move everything, because that is heavy. But guess what? I was thinking that the idea, as I saw this awesome balloon twister, he has it that way, the drawers, you know, that I found on Goodwill. You can find it on Walmart. This, and I put it here. So now I have drawers, and in here I have glue dots, extra cutters, extra markers, scissors, butterflies, all type of stickers, my magic pipe, and a lot of little things that I think, why not? Headbands, more stickers, more business cards, more stickers, my charger, you know, in case I need more energy, bouncy balls. So I have those pockets there, one of the sides, and keep it a little more extra level up. So then your aloha can be on top, and this is heavy. Okay, you know, so, and it's okay. I like it when it's ready. But then already moving this, look, it moves when it's smooth, the road. But then when it's starting in the grass, when you are in a grass, the most of festivals can be in a grass, on grass, what happens is harder. So you then have to do this, you know, so then you have to pull harder, and really, it's not that easy. It works, but then the other problem, it's today where I live. You know where I live. I don't live in a city. I live out in the county, and my house, you know, doesn't have concrete outside, so it's more like I need a mountain card. Because as soon as it's a bumpy part, you know, everything fell. And when everything fell, I feel like, man, you know, it happened already 2 times that the pockets, and I have to now, well, it's not the end of the world. You learn by mistakes. So what happened with me, look, this one was from the other day that I was making balloons for tips. So, and I want to make sure to tell people, balloon for tips, not for free. So I did this. Oh, and stay, because I'm going to talk about the new tip box that my friend Lupe Licu sent me, because I have another review for that. But so you have both pocket drawers. This fits better. It's okay as soon as you are in a place. You made it finally. Oh, it's like carrying a lot of heavy weight, all this. But you made it, and then you feel awesome. You have everything there. Cool. But I have to get used to, and I'm thinking how it's gonna be when I want to don't carry that much weight. I will need to look for a suka. Now the suka can be very expensive. I had to look for pricing and see if it's gonna be comfortable for the big, large aloha bag. So the whole thing, I like the idea now. In order to fit in my car, all this doesn't fit. So I have to split it in half. And no matter what, I have to carry the heavy aloha bag, because I put in all the balloons already there. Carry it up, take it out of this level, put it to one side in my car, in the back, in the truck. And then these plastic things, the black and the blue, both can be still one on top of the other one, and fits next to the aloha in my car in the trunk. So now that it's already, you know, more space and carry things, and it's a system you have to get used to. And coming from just wearing an apron, this is a big change. So that's how it is, you know. How was the fair? The fair was great. It's over. It ended on Friday. It was amazing. Now, this is something I have to keep dealing with. I'm going to a birthday party. I'm going to take all these again. But I feel like, okay, I'm learning. Make sure, close the drawers from the plastic container. Make sure they are locked. Somehow I have to make sure this is locked. because as soon as it's a little inclination, this can be easily open and fell. Everything what is in there. So that is something I had to make sure I know how to lock, see how I should lock it. And then now it's kind of heavier, but at the same time, as soon as you are in the party again or at the place, you feel that you have everything and it feels cool. That you're gonna use it or not? Probably no. Probably you don't want to use everything that is in there, really. So that's the other thing. But if you are planning to spend the whole day in out and do events, you already are totally, ready for that because you have lots of balloons in there. Now this is the tip jar, and I'm gonna show you because I decorated and I like it. It totally caught attention. So that's something cool. Totally caught attention. And let me take the keys because I want to show you this tip jar. Okay, so the tip jar, love it. My friend Lupe sent it, and I think she found it on Amazon. So you can just go and get it from Amazon. I put a sticker, so it can be different colors. The yellow color is great. Now, it came with this, so you can connect it here, and it have an angle, so then people can see here. You see if you want. Or you can put tips, balloons for tips, today interesting for tips, whatever. But in the back also you can have a message. So some places outdoors, people can see both sides of where you are located. And they can see that the tips of balloons goes here. And then they know. It worked great. So that's something good. My message, the idea that people see that where it's the tips for balloons worked great. It totally caught attention, the things that I put here. And some people have a laugh reading, living la vida latex. So that was something cool. The sides at each drawer. Oh, okay. Glue some Velcro stripes. Good idea. I'll do it. I'll do it for sure because it feels like a nightmare picking up all my bouncy balls from the dirt, or grass, and then it's like, oh, a mess. And you know how I make a lot of these and put it in my buckets. Imagine all that fell and pick at each of these, my racing beans. It's a nightmare. It's like, but I keep calm and it's like, it's okay. Because it was like, you can really be thinking, this is the worst day of my life because everything fell. But it's okay. You pick it up. I know. But Velcro, thank you for the tip because I'm going to use it. Thank you, Gloria. I will put Velcro on those drawers. The whole thing is still kind of heavy, but as soon as you are in a smooth road, that car moves awesome. Now I have the whole empty space on the bottom, but in order to open it, I had to take everything out, because the door is from the top of this car. So for sure, I think what it's gonna be to make things better, now I had to recognize, it may be to look for a Suzuka. So that's gonna be now in my eye. The look, I'm gonna be in the look for a Suzuka because the price is insanely expensive. I think those cars, are super expensive. So now I had to look for a good price, a good price. And I don't know, I always think about Amazon. They recommend me other places, but Amazon I feel like it's more secure for, my gift there, my credit card thing. So now that's gonna be, I think the next thing to do. Go to and look for a Suzuka. Now I always try to go and check the Goodwill, stores, but there's not really much for me in the Goodwill area, or the Goodwill that is in my area. There's not really stuff for, like a Suzuka. I never seen it. I will give it a try again, but I never seen something like that. So I'm gonna see. I'm thinking about it now. This calls attention. The only thing I have to complain about, or let you know, it's not that strong or sturdy. So this is the thing. Even if it's locked, I don't know how magically it starts wiggling and people start putting money, which is really cool because you got attention. But the kids, for some moment, their things get stuck and they take it out and start kind of like, for moments, and this is the thing. Oh, the secure came out, but what happened is, okay, right now it's locked. I'm gonna take the keys out, the key out. Oh, you cannot take it out. Let me see what's going on. Okay, so you can only take out the key when it's open. So I have to leave the key there, I guess. No, okay, I'm taking it out. No, I don't want to break it. Well, okay, I guess I leave it there. I'm gonna leave the key there better. But the thing is, for moments it came out. It's not that sturdy. And right now, oh look, you see, it came out. It's not that sturdy. So when kids start putting money, and this start getting with money, which is good, it starts, open it, and then everything is wiggling. So I'm gonna try. And I always try to tell them, no, don't worry, I'll fix it. It's just my new box. Don't worry, because sometimes people feel bad and they're trying to fix it, and I'm afraid they're gonna break it. And I feel that because it's kind of not that strong. I feel this can break, So that's why I kind of be careful. But I love it. I love the color yellow, call attention, and it works great. People give tips. And even when they see they broke, I think psychologically people feel a little bit sad, thinking, man, the little lady's box is breaking. But it's not. It's just, again, it's putting back things, It's just, it may take me time, which is okay. But like, it was great for me, my tips this weekend. So, and now I had to figure it out. Okay, you see, it opens by itself. Sometimes it gets unlocked by himself, and now I have to lock it again. So I'm gonna put it better. Okay, so there it is. So that's kind of my review. Still, thinking it's a good thing. Yes, the tip jar, I think is good. It's maybe there is a way to kind of like lock it better. But at the end, for me at least, I have to take everything because it fills out. And then I take everything, and then I give a space for new, tips. So like if you in the whole day, probably 3 times, you check it out, because usually, like the tips people give, and sometimes it's just a lot of one, once, 5, but it would be awesome. And once in a while, someone puts a $20, that would be, amazing. So, yeah, so there's a moment that feels plus coins, and then kids trying to make it back. It's great. I see kids, they love, and enjoy putting their tips there. So that's something cool. And they give the parents, the kids try. So this is working. I cannot complain, but I always feel I don't want to break it because it's so cool. And it's super cool. When it's time to go, in order, because I think it's not that secure, I unlock this, take all the money out, in a plastic bag, and then take this out in order to feel that it's not going to break. So right like this, and I put it in my car, because taking all this out is a nightmare. So sometimes that's what I'm thinking, man, my tip jar, I need for sure something to fix, because, okay, this is the thing. I'm lucky my hands are not that, big, that they can fit inside here. There's a little holes. So for example, if I need, my plastic bag, okay, I just take it easily. Pull, and it will come my plastic bag. See, like this. Okay, I have the plastic bag when it's raining. Oh, I need my hat, so I put all my hat, and then it's kind of like I'm contortionist in my arm. I'm trying to grab things, but it will be easier if it's already a box, like a door. That will be ideal. And it's still strong and have good wheels to move, for all type of roads, not just asphalt or concrete. I would like something to go well for grass, because the thing is, when I'm on grass, it's much harder to pull. This is already feel heavy, like, man. And I'm thinking, why I'm doing this? Because then my agenda or my electric inflator goes in the bottom, and that's kind of like, but I did it. I park far, in the parking place, and then walk all the way to the plaza carrying all that. And I did it. Good thing I didn't need a table, and I already was sitting at the fair too long that I feel I don't need a chair. I can be standing up at the plaza. So everything worked great, but I'm thinking, what about the day I need to take a chair because they don't have a chair? What about in the day I think I should bring also more things? It will be more traveling and more work. So I'm gonna look on Amazon for a Zuka car. And that car is great, but I think that will be the awesome if they change that. Now I'm talking, and I decided to do this live video also because I already have my hat and the special balloon figurine when I go to a birthday party. So everybody have and decide what to do when they go to a birthday party. In my case, when I go to a birthday party, I like that. It's part of like, yes, no. It's gonna be now go to the birthday party wearing the hat. I hope it's not windy so it doesn't escape. Plus them carry the special balloon figurine and the whole setup, That is gonna be a challenge. I'll let you know how it goes, but already I'm scared. Because I hope I park close to the place. It's like, man, and before. And this is what I feel, you know, that change is kind of hard for me, because I used to just wear my apron and that's it, and maybe my car to have extra little things, you know, like my organizer, and make things much easier, much more practical. So I'm kind of feel nostalgic. I'm missing my apron. I know it was broken, but it was working good. But I know it's good also. Everybody's getting older. I'm getting older, and I know this at the end will be a good idea. Don't carry an apron all the time with you. So I think that is. Oh, I'm gonna show you my special balloon figurine. Look, it's a dinosaur, but it's a dinosaur. Like, it's big, but it's easy, and that's what I'm gonna tell you. When you think about, oh, Cecilia, bringing a special balloon figurine for each birthday party and event, you know, like you go for birthday parties, this is something big, but at the same time easy. And you can make it with small balloons, and so this is gonna be smaller, or just using bigger sizes balloons, and it's a big thing that a kid that is turning 2 years old is gonna love it because it looks huge. So this is kind of like, it's the dinosaur with a long neck. Exactly in real life, how was the dinosaur? I know it's in a cartoon way. What I do, I go to Google, I look for cute dinosaurs, and I see images, I see clip art, I see a lot of choices there, and I think, okay, let's do. This is easy. So when someone gave me a theme that is dinosaurs, that general dinosaurs, you know, I can choose from that. Right now, I'm tired from already twisting balloons practically non-stopping. It's Friday and Saturday. That today I'm okay twisting at the birthday party for 2 hours, but this is kind of like a cool thing. It was easy, cool, it's ready. Okay. So this is the dinosaurs. I don't know exactly what type of dinosaur craziness I decide to make. That's what I'm gonna take. The hat, again, it's all about recycles, all pieces of balloons that I have there. I pick it up, I make these hats. You know, I always like to wear a crazy hat when I go to a birthday party. That's another signature thing. So now, let's see, because I feel that there's a lot of more work I'm doing, carrying the whole aloha, plus the drawers, plus maybe, and I just decided to take the aloha because it's a birthday party, it's not a whole day event, and I don't need to bring anything else. Yeah, maybe that's what it's gonna be. But then where I'm gonna fit the what is the headbands? Well, I'm gonna I need to bring everything. So that is kind of like the dilemma. Of course, I'm not gonna take for this trip my tip jar. No, so it's gonna stay there. But good reviews. Yeah, it's okay. You know, the tip box, you know, I decorated. I think it was good. What do I think? I think that's pretty much all. The idea to have the rubber bands. Remember I told you I have the rubber bands. I bought it from Bagaloon. It was also cool. I give it away just a surprise, you know. And at the fair, I was thinking, look, this is my last day, and I have a surprise. And for each kid, I kind of give it, you know, as a surprise, extra thing. So it makes me feel good. They feel special too. And that's all. Okay, I'm glad I'm doing this. It's gonna be saved. Remember, there's a playlist that is for saving, you know, all the videos that are live videos. I've been doing also videos live on my social media as Facebook, you know, and it's good because it's for my community. I'm thinking now I'm getting better speaking in front of people, like using the camera and speaking in front of people, that give me the confidence to also do it for my own business as advertisement myself, you know, telling people where I am, look at this, come enjoy the events, you know, being like a public figure in my community. So it's something maybe you should consider if you haven't done it yet, because, you know, it doesn't cost, and you just turn your cell phone, the camera on, and, you know, record the events you're doing. And that's another way to, you know, spread the word about there's you making balloons in your community. And pam, 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 it's contagious. Then more people say, oh, yeah, let's bring the balloon twister, you know. It's like you can have your own news, you know, news channel, like on Facebook. You always kind of blog, you know, report each event you're doing. And so that is something cool. People that makes events often, they do it once a year, you know, this annual, the third year doing this, and there's always there like a memories record from you, what you know have from those events. Okay, that's it. I'm leaving now. Thank you all for watching the videos. Don't forget, likes, comment, subscribe. It helps a lot. I'm still with the idea and still thinking it will be awesome to try those live videos on TikTok. So if you haven't followed me yet on TikTok, follow me on TikTok as Alpaca Global _ Twister. Alpaca Global _ Twister. That's how you can find me on TikTok. So that would be great, because as soon as I reach 1,000 subscribers, or what is people following that TikTok, it will be awesome. Yeah, to try those live videos. But if it doesn't happen, I guess it's okay too. I don't know. Soon stay tuned, because I really think, you know, oh yes, this will be awesome for videos as tutorials, you know. It's just the timing. I don't have it yet. I hope soon. But yeah, so it's kind of busy moments, but I think I have more potential. So stay here, stay tuned, because I think I will make more tutorials, but I don't know exactly when. So it's gonna be like a surprise. Okie dokie. What other news? Nothing else. I don't think so. No, it's more like updating and see, you know, and see about the Suka car. And now there's different type of Suka cars. When I say Suka, the Suka car is like what the ice skating, you know, they use this car with wheels. Also, I think for golf, little cars. But there's one specific that it will be big for the Aloha Extra Large. If you have ideas, you know, please leave it in your comments. What should I get? Because the car is great. I like it. It's just the thing that it's a nightmare to take everything out. And maybe I'm complaining too much, because I did it. And I remember as soon as I got to the plaza, you know, my tip jar and my agenda was inside the black box. And I hope you can see it inside here. You know, it was there. So I was just taking everything out, this and this out, and then opening this, take that tip jar, take out the agenda, close everything, put everything back, and then I put the agenda right here. So it was just me standing, and it was great. But you know, the whole thing, I don't know, it's just I'm not used to. Maybe I'm just complaining for nothing, right? But I notice it's a difference, you know, from someone wearing apron. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oh, hey, my friend Lupe Lequius in the house and sending some messages. But I will open soon. I will open soon, because it will be great to see the comments and the comments. But no, my friend, because she's my friend, she sent me text message to my cell phone, and like, really. And if I want to watch the message, you know, then I will have to cut the video, because I know that when I try to do that, well, you know what happened? Then it can freeze my face in one while I'm then it's pause, and then I have to look and then come back, and but that's all. 2. So my party goes from 4, so I still have time. So wish me luck, and I will keep you kind of like informed, because this is a thing. Learning from my mistakes maybe also can help you to see, you know, okay, what is more convenience for yourself if you're planning to try a new setup that is not an apron, or kind of like trying this new thing. It's just carrying more things. Now maybe I should learn to be more practical in life, or stronger, and be able to carry more things. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking for a while, do I need 2 cars? And I don't know. But then the other thing is, come on, them buying stuff or getting stuff, and then there's no space. So I have these things. I don't know. I will not use it, because I already have other systems. If people want to use, maybe I can send it to you. I have another card here that is more like a tool. And the thing is, you know, to send it to someone that will use it. I used it for a couple years, but now I'm trying new things. So the Husky cars, that's what I used to have. And I have it there, and they're so good, stronger, that is, you know, it's okay. It's just I'm moving to other things, you know, and exploring other things now. Okie dokie. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Lupe Lequio. Hello, my friend. Thank you so much for the tip jar. Because the tip jar was great. It's not that strong. The thing is, I'm saying, oh, not that strong because what I used to have is my plastic bucket from the coffee. So it's just a plastic bucket. The thing is, the system, having keys, locked, and it's plastic, but it's more like it can crack. It's more shiny plastic. I feel like I want to be careful with this, so I've been using it, especially if I feel there is a table stable, so then it feels good to have it, but it's light, so at the same time, keep it there, paying attention the kids don't play with it, because I don't want this to fail. If it fails, it's gonna break. That's how I feel. But it's been working. It's calling attention, and I decorated. You see, so it's kind of like a cool idea to decorate, and you can do it the way you want. So that's a cool thing. Okay, I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna read your message, Lupe, on your text message, okay? Have a wonderful day, all of you. Don't forget, yes, check up on the description of all my videos. You will find ideas how to collaborate with this channel, because it's thanks to your collaboration that I feel like, yeah, this is cool to keep sharing, some tips, or just, a blog. I'm blogging now. Okay, bye-bye.